ลืมนะครับหลังเรียนจบแล้วเดี๋ยวครูจะอัปโหลดไฟล์ทั้งหมดนี้ให้อีกครั้งหนึ่งให้นักเรียนจดเนื้อหาลงไปในสมุดด้วยนะครับไม่ใช่จดแต่คำศัพท์นะครูบอกไป10 รอบแล้วนะไม่ให้จดแต่คำศัพท์ให้จดเนื้อหาในพวกนี้ที่โชว์ไปด้วยรูปเนี่ยนักเรียนไม่ต้องวาดเปลืองนะครับ
Okay. Can we now start? Can you see the screen now? Huh? No, not yet, not yet. After we finish this one. Okay. So, are you ready now? Okay. So, good afternoon again. And today is just this afternoon is just the continuation of what we had this morning, no? So, before we start with the man-made destruction, no? Man-made forest destruction. Let us review what are the different natural disasters that destroys our forest resources. Okay, who can give one? I will check those who can answer me. This is for your recitation. What are some of the natural disasters that you remember? Just this morning, we finished all of the natural disasters that we have discussed. Tell me your name first. Who wants? Satang. Okay, what is it?
Tornado.
Tornado. Do not say tornado. Tornado. Everybody, say it. Tornado.
Tornado.
All right, tornado. Okay, what else? Who else would
Tsunami.
do not tell me your name first.
บอกชื่อพอที่เจอไม่
Because I'm checking.
บอกชื่อสมมติยิ้ม
All right, Yim.
Tsunami.
Tsunami. All right, tsunami. Who else? So we have only Satang and Yim. Who else? If you want to recite, please tell me your name first.
Web.
Web. Okay, Web. What other example of natural disasters?
Volcanic.
Say it. Volcanic.
Volcanic eruption.
All right, volcanic eruptions. Okay, who else? Any other? There are still more. So we have tsunami, we have tornado, we have volcanic eruptions. What else? These are
for fire.
Who is that?
Yim.
Kim. Kim. Yim. Already, you give already. Only one Yim. Okay, who else? Only once. Give chance to others.
ให้คนอื่นตอบบ้างให้โอกาสตอบละ1 คน
All right, Marky didn't come yet.
not yet
Cartoon not yet. How about Kaofang? Can you give me one example of natural disaster?
เข้าข้างกระจาย
Any other?
ถ้าหนูคนโตหนูไม่ได้ยิน
อะไรฉันไม่ได้ยิน
There are many we mentioned, at least about 8 the natural disasters.
ไฟไหม้ป่า
So you have given only 3. You have tornado, you have tsunami, you have volcanic eruptions. What else? There are still many.
ไฟไหม้ป่าแผ่นดินไหวภาษาอังกฤษว่าไงเธอคิดสิคิด
You didn't remember the lessons we had just this morning. Who else? Who else can give an answer? Satang already. You have already answered. Okay, give chance to others. Ong Tong, do you have any answer? Ong Tong?
Not me, it's ant. Not me, it's ant.
Am. Okay, am. Ant. Sorry. Okay, ant.
Forest fire.
All right, forest fire. Okay, that's correct. Forest fire. What else?
แผ่นดินไหวภาษาอังกฤษว่าอะไรคิดชื่อชาร์ตแล้วก็บวกอะไร
Give me your name. Give me your name first. Namping. Where is Namping? You're very quiet, Namping.
น้ำปิงเรียนไหมเนี่ยน้ำปิงเรียนไหมหรือว่าเดินไปเดินมาเหมือนแม่รายงานให้ครูฟัง
I will give points to those who are reciting, huh? Those who are participating. So I have only here.
I'm calm already.
Who's that? Marky. All right, you are late, Marky. Okay. So you come already. Marky, can you give any other natural disaster example?
ยกตัวอย่างเหตุการณ์ทางธรรม
They
ชาติ
gave
ที่เกี่ยวกับ
already
ป่า
forest
ไม้สิ
fire. They give already volcanic eruptions. They give already tornado and tsunami. Okay, what else? There are still more.
This
มีอะไรอีกที่เป็นภาษาไทยบอกขึ้นมา
อันเนี้ยก็อันนั้นน่ะคุณต้องจำชื่ออังกฤษมาได้อะค่ะ
You cannot say it in English.
I don't know English.
But we learned this morning. At least in Thai. Okay, say it in Thai. Teacher Earth can translate it.
ลาวาครู
อ๋อลาวาก็โวลคานิกเองเพื่อนบอกเลยนะ
Volcanic eruptions already. You listen, they already said tornado, tsunami, volcanic eruptions, and also forest fire. What other natural disasters?
มีอะไรอีกภัยทางธรรมชาติที่มันกระทบต่อป่าไม้
It causes damage not only to the forest but also to other places.
แผ่นดินไหวภาษาอังกฤษว่าไง
I don't know.
Who else? Okay, so that's it. Who else? Who else know? Even if you recite already, if you know, I will give you additional points.
แล้วคนอื่นที่
Because
รู้
the some
ว่าคน
others
ที่ตอบแล้ว
are not
ใครจะตอบ
participating.
มาเลย
Okay, Web.
Wait.
Again.
Erosion.
Huh? Soil erosion. That's
Soil
correct.
erosion.
Okay, soil erosion. What else? Who else? I have check here, huh? If you recite every time you recite, there is a check here. Who else? There's still more. The shaking of the earth that causes the buildings to collapse and the roads that are destroyed or eroded. What are those? What do you call those? It starts with letter E. And it's very scary because if you are in a building, the building might collapse, collapse or might fall down. So it's very dangerous. And after this, I'm going to show you a video so that you will be aware of what will happen just in case. What will happen if you are going to abuse the use of natural resources. So you have to know them.
แผ่นดินไหว
No more? The other one is we have earthquake. You don't remember, huh? Let's see again. I'm going to show you again. Sorry. These are the natural resources. All right. I finished already. Okay. This one, number 1. Read again.
Forest fire.
Forest fire. Please take note, Take note because you have a test after this. Okay. Forest fire. Okay, next. What is that? Earthquakes. Again, earthquakes.
Earthquake.
Earthquake meaning the shaking of the land or of the earth, no?
ภาษาไทยแปลว่าแผ่นดินไหว
Okay. Then you have soil erosion. Okay. Next we have, what is this? What do you call this kind of natural disaster? That is tornado.
Tornado.
Okay. This one,
Tornado.
volcanic eruptions. Okay. And this one, tsunami. Okay. So take note. Those are the different natural disasters. Okay? When we say natural disasters, it is made by nature, not by man. Okay? Not by humans. Okay, so this time now, we will come now to the man-made forest destruction. When we say man-made, it is the human beings, made by humans. Okay? What are examples of the man-made destructions? Okay, number 1, Will you please read? Expansion of agriculture. I don't know if the translation in Thai is correct. Alright. Will you read in Thai?
การขยายตัวของเกษตร
Do you understand? Expansion meaning widening, widening of the land. They clear up the forest because they want to plant other crops. That's why it is expanding. No, they expand their land for other crops.
ถางป่าเพื่อทำการเกษตรนะครับอันเนี้ย expansion of
more
agriculture
forests have been cleared for agricultural purposes, and these are some examples. Look at this one. In the middle of the forest, they clear part of the forest to just plant or make it for some other agricultural products. Okay? And also this one. Look at this one. A wide part of the forest was cleared because they want to plant other crops. That is one man-made forest destruction. So before it was covered with trees, and now they clear it and they planted another kind of crops. That is what you mean by expansion of agriculture. So that is man-made. Remember, it is made by humans. Okay, next, number 2. Will you please read? Everybody, large area of forest land has been cleared for urbanization. What is urbanization? Will you read? What is urbanization?
มีลักษณะเป็นเมือง
หมายความว่าถางพื้นที่เนี่ย
turning the place, turning the forest into an urban place, buildings and some constructions of other houses or other things, no? And human settlements. What do you mean by human settlements in Thai? Will you read?
การตั้งถิ่นฐานของมนุษย์
Okay. So large part of the forest land have been cleared. They clear it purposely for urbanization and for what? For urbanization and for human settlements. Okay, these are examples. Look at this one. They created and they urbanize it, meaning they build some constructions to make it nice to look, no? But they destroy the forest. Look at this one. They build it into a city in the middle of the forest, right? And then another one, part of the mountain, no? They build houses. Look at this one. This might be not here in Thailand. This is in other places. But that is also destroying the forest for human settlements. Human settlements meaning for people to live. No, they construct their houses there. And do you think it is safe to live in this kind of place? What do you think? Is it safe to live in this place? Now you will see later what will happen to some of this kind of man-made destruction of forest. Okay, so that is number 2. What is number 1 again?
ข้อ 1 คืออะไร
What is number 1 again? For expansion of you are not taking notes. Agriculture. Again, expansion of agriculture. Agriculture. Okay, แปลว่าอะไร expansion of agriculture meaning they clear the forest for them to plant other crops. Okay, so they cut off the trees, they remove the trees, and then they widen the place for them to plant. And the number 2, for urbanization and human settlements. Okay, for the people to build houses. Look at this one. This is part of the mountain, but they build houses. And here it is, if you look at this without this place, it is in the middle of the forest, right? but they converted it into a place like this. That is for urbanization. Okay? The third one, will you read number 3? This is number 3. Commercial exploitation of forest. What does it mean in Thai? Will you read?
การหาประโยชน์การค้าจากป่าไม้
Okay. Do you understand now? Commercial meaning they cut the trees purposely to sell it. What can you make? Can you get from this wood or this lumber? You can make. This can be made into furnitures, right? This can build houses or for construction of houses. That's why for commercial, no? Look at this one. This is what happened. They cut the trees. They cut the trees and sell it. So they earn a lot of money from this, but the result they don't know. They are not thinking of the possible result for destroying the forest. Okay, so that is the third one, huh? Number 1, agricultural expansion. Number 2 is what? For human settlements and for urbanization. Take note, huh? And number 3, for commercial exploitation of forest. Okay, then number 4. Will you read number 4? Mining. Everybody, mining activities in forest areas. Okay, mining. Do you know what is mining? Will you read that meaning in Thai?
การขุดใน
การขุดในพื้นที่
So they mine. They destroy the forest because they are mining, huh? So they are taking some other minerals from the soil. But they destroy it, huh? They destroy the forest for mining activities. This is one example of mining activities, huh? So a large part of the forests were being cultivated. They look for some minerals under the soil, and they destroy the forest. So this is mining activities, okay? Number 5, will you read? Forest diseases. Okay, again. Forest diseases are also responsible for forest depletion. So it's not only animals or humans that get sick, okay, or got diseases. When you say diseases, these are what? These are illnesses, no? Also the plants also get some disease. Like for example this one.
โรคที่มันเกิดจากต้นไม้มันก็ทำลาย
Like for
ต้นไม้
example this one. Look at the trees. They are getting dried, no? And they have damage on the bark of the trees. And look at this part. Look at the forest. They naturally die. The trees naturally die because of some diseases. And also in this example, now the body or the trunk of the trees are getting infected by some what is that? Some organisms, no? Bacteria or what other organisms. That is also a disease for the plants. That's why
คือเอาแบคทีเรียลงไป
some trees naturally die. They die because of some diseases that attack the trees, no? Like for example this one. Look at this. These are, we call this parasitic plants, no? Parasitic plants, you remember in the past previous lessons that we had? Parasitic plants, when they cling into the trees, they get the nutrients from the trees and the tree will die. Okay? So they have that. So not only humans, not only animals get diseases. Okay? So that is number 5. Will you read again number 5? Everybody read. Forest diseases are also responsible for forest depletion. Okay. So now, as quickly as we can, what are the methods of forest conservation? When we say conservation, So let's see. Deforestation leads to bad effects. What is deforestation again? Deforestation leads to bad effects, meaning cutting of trees, right? Cutting of trees will have bad effects. So we must conserve the forest. So what do you mean by the word conserve? Okay, this is the meaning of conservation. Will you read? Conservation is the wise and careful use of resources. So you have to be wise. Do not be abusive in using the resources. Do not cut trees as much as you want, even if it damages already the forest. Do not do that. You have to conserve. You can get what you need, but enough only for what you really need. Okay? So these are the following practices that should be adopted. These are the things that you must do. I didn't have any picture for this, but this is translated in Thai. Okay, letter A. There are 5. These are the ways on how you are going to conserve or preserve the forest. Okay, number 1, or letter A. Unplanned and indiscriminate deforestation must be stopped. What does it mean? Meaning cutting of trees should be stopped. Okay? What is it in Thai? I don't know if this is correct, teacher.
Yes.
Okay. So read. What is it in Thai? This is for letter A.
ต้องหยุดการตัดไม้ทำลายป่าโดยไม่ได้วางแผน
Why others are not reading? Again. Will you read properly, please? Hurry up because we will not have enough time for the video.
ตัดไม้ทำลายต้องหยุดการตัดไม้ทำลายป่าโดยไม่ได้วางแผนและ
Okay, so unplanned meaning there is no plan, and indiscriminate deforestation meaning no, what is that? Indiscriminate meaning no control of cutting the trees. Okay, that is what you mean by that. Okay, letter B. Will you read letter B? Forests should not be overexploited. Again, will you read please? Forests should not be overexploited. Read in Thai what it means.
ป่าไม้ไม่ควรถูก
ป่าไม้ไม่ควรในการหาผลประโยชน์
Okay, do you understand? Letter C. Use of wood as fuel should be discouraged. แปลว่าอะไร
งดใช้ไม้เป็นเชื้อเพลิง
So meaning to say, instead of cutting trees just to make firewood, you have to discourage them. Instead you can use the gas or the electric, no? So you will not be cutting more of trees. Okay, and then letter D. Will you read? Plant new fast growing trees. แปลว่าอะไร in Thai?
ปลูกต้นไม้ที่โตเร็ว
So you have to plant trees which grows easily or quickly, no? Because we have to replace those cut trees in the forest. Okay, and the last one, this is the last. Protect forest from fire, insects, and diseases. So because there are some insects now, I didn't show it to you because I'm scared to look at the insects. These are worms that eats the barks of trees. I don't want to see it. That's why I didn't show you the picture. So you have to protect the forest from fire, insects, and diseases. Okay? So these are the different. Okay, will you read in Thai? I forgot. There is a Thai translation. What is it in Thai?
ป้องกันป่าไม้จากไฟ อะไรนะโรคต่างๆเกี่ยวกับต้นไม้
เกี่ยวกับต้นไม้
Okay, so because you the forest is very important for us, we can have a lot of benefits from forest. We should also learn how to conserve it or to preserve them. So there are 5 ways that you can help to preserve or conserve the forest. Okay, so you cannot memorize this, but I will let you copy this in your notebook. Teacher Earth will show it to you later. All right, so are you ready now? Do you want to watch the video? This is about the destruction, the natural calamities. It's not only the forests that are being distracted, okay? So these are the 10 dangerous calamities. So wait a minute, I have to close this. Okay. So where are we now? Okay, so I have to share again. This way. Okay. Okay, can you see it now? Can you see it?
Yes.
Okay, so you listen, Oh, wait. Who is that one? Somebody left the meeting. Who is that one? Oh, can you see it?
Yes, it looks like a.
Okay, so here.
Earth is a beautiful planet. But some natural disasters are so terrible they could cause anybody nightmares.
Oh, sorry.
Welcome to our channel, and today we'll be taking a look at the most dangerous natural disasters in the world. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and to turn on notifications for more great videos like this one.
Oh, look at that one. Can you see
We're
it?
kicking off our list with the landslide, which is a very common natural disaster
landslide
in the United
or soil
States.
erosion.
Every year in the United States, they cause significant damages and 25 to 50 deaths. Globally, landslides cause billions of dollars in damages and thousands of deaths and injuries each year. Landslides are a geological activity in which falling of rocks and soil occur down a slope of land. Heavy rain, small earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, and of course the gravitational forces are the driving forces of landslides. The human activities like mining, construction, and quarrying also can cause landsliding.
Oh, look
Landslides
at that
cause
one.
property damage, injury, and death, and adversely affect a variety of resources. Areas that are
Can you
prone to
watch it?
landslides include existing old landslides, the bases of steep slopes, the bases of drainage channels, and developed
Yes.
hillsides where leach field
Oh,
septic
see,
systems
that
are
one,
used. Ninth place, lightning.
we
Lightning
don't
might seem
have
like
this
something
one,
a bit common
lightning,
when compared to
no?
other cataclysmic disasters we've seen in this list. Due to the collision between ice-gained cloud formation of charges will take place at beneath of clouds. Once charge concentrated at any point on Earth, a sudden flow of electricity will pass. It can be mountains, trees, animals, or humans. Lightning has temperatures of up to 54,000 degrees Fahrenheit, approximately 6
So
times
scary,
hotter than the
Eternal.
surface of the sun, which is precisely why they are so dangerous. Scarily enough, there are hundreds of lightning strikes in every second on Earth that have enough power to destroy everything within no time. The presence of dark clouds in the sky is an indication of lightning. Thunder also sounds this disaster. Lightning mainly hits in areas where instability of environment, variation of temperature, or pressure occurs.
Okay, so we
Eighth place,
didn't have that
wildfires.
lightning in the natural
In the 8th spot of our
resources.
list, we have wildland fires. There are
Ah.
3 different kinds of wildland fires, with surface fires being the most
Oh,
common.
look at that one.
Ground
Yee.
fires are ones caused by lightning, while crown fires jump along the tops of trees and are spread rapidly by wind. More than 4 out of every 5 wildland fires are started by people. Negligent human behavior, such as smoking in forested areas or improperly extinguishing campfires, is the cause of many wildland fires. Small fires can wipe out whole communities all by their own. Simply take a look at the Australian wildfires of 2020, which caused massive loss of habitat and wildlife while burning for weeks.
See what happened?
7th place, hurricanes. Hurricanes are incredibly rapid storm systems that hit over tropical areas. Hurricanes will spread across 600 miles and rotate inward and upward at 70 to 200 miles per hour. Hurricanes are formed when ocean water with temperatures above 80 degrees Fahrenheit and wind blows in the same direction of that upward force.
Look
The
at the
evaporation
fan.
of seawater
See?
also increases the force of the hurricane. Hurricanes can cause extreme property damage, similar to tornadoes, even though they're created and work differently.
Look at the
6th
damage.
place,
Very,
floods.
Very scary.
The next disaster we'll be talking about today is the flood. Floods are extremely frequent and also very costly, which is why they rank so highly in our countdown. Floods on average kill more than 100 people and are responsible for $4.6 billion in damage in the United States each year. Several factors contribute to flooding. Two key elements are rainfall intensity and duration. Intensity is the rate of rainfall, and the duration is how long the rain lasts. Topography, soil conditions, and ground cover also play important roles. Flooding occurs in known floodplains when prolonged rainfall over several days, intense rainfall over a short period of time, or an ice or debris jam causes a river or stream to overflow and flood the surrounding area. 5th place, thunderstorm. Thunderstorms are up next, being the natural personification of a pint-sized powerhouse. Despite their small size, all thunderstorms are dangerous. Every thunderstorm produces lightning, which kills more people each year than tornadoes and hurricanes. Each year, many people are killed or seriously injured by severe thunderstorms despite advanced warning. While some did not hear the warning, others heard the warning but did not heed it. Thunderstorms cause a lot of lightning, which is what we mentioned earlier, to be incredibly dangerous on its own. Add flooding and strong winds to it, and you have one of the most deadly natural disasters in the world. Next up, we have the tsunami. Tsunamis are formed as a cause of earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, or other oceanic disturbances. Tsunami tides have heights of hundreds of meters and large wavelengths. Such tidal waves will travel thousands of miles and mainly hit coastal areas. Tsunamis have greater speeds in the deep water of the ocean. However, while their speed decreases when they approach coastal areas, their height grows exponentially. Tsunamis can cause great loss of life and property damage in coastal areas. Very large tsunamis can cause damage to coastal regions thousands of miles away from the earthquake that caused them. Beaches, lagoons, bays, estuaries, tidal flats, and river mouths are the most dangerous places to be. 3rd place, tornado. In the 3rd spot of our list, we have tornadoes. A tornado is a violently rotating column of air extending from the base of a thunderstorm to the ground. Tornadoes' intensities are classified on the Fujita scale with ratings between 0 and 5, using actual damage to determine a tornado's wind speed. A storm of F0 is the weakest and F5 is the strongest. Different winds may be needed to cause the same damage depending on how well built a structure is, wind direction, wind duration, battering by flying debris, and other factors. Tornadoes usually develop from severe thunderstorms in warm, moist, unstable air along and ahead of cold fronts. Such thunderstorms may generate large hail and damaging winds. When intense springtime storm systems produce large, persistent areas that support tornado development, major outbreaks can occur. Tornadoes have enough power to destroy the entire city and uproot trees. Such violent storms can be found within all continents except Antarctica. Tornado Alley, aka the region that covers North Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, and Nebraska, is the most tornado-prone area in the world. 2nd place, volcanoes. In the 2nd spot of our countdown, we have volcanoes. Of course, volcanoes come to mind when we start talking about natural disasters. They are everything one might think is dangerous when you analyze them thoroughly. A volcano is a vent through which molten rock escapes to the Earth's surface. Unlike other mountains which are pushed up from below, volcanoes are built by surface accumulation of their eruptive products, layers of lava flows, ash flows, and ash. When pressure from gases within the molten rock becomes too great, gases drive the molten rock to the surface and an eruption occurs. In the past few thousand years, the volcanoes of the Cascade Mountain Range, which stretches from Northern California into British Columbia, have produced more than 100 eruptions, most of them explosive. However, individual Cascade Range volcanoes can lie dormant for many centuries between eruptions, and the great risk posed by volcanic activity in the region is therefore not always apparent. Volcanic tremor, small earthquakes near a volcano, ejection of steam and gases are all indications of volcanic eruptions. First place, earthquakes. An earthquake is a sudden rapid shaking of the earth caused by the breaking and shifting of rock beneath the earth's surface. For hundreds of millions of years, the forces of plate tectonics have shaped the earth as the huge plates that form the surface move slowly over, under, past, and away from each other. Sometimes the movement is gradual, at other times the plates are locked together, unable to release the accumulating energy as they bend or stretch. When the forces grow
look at
strong
the
enough, the
damages,
plates suddenly
huh?
break free, causing the ground to shake. The ground shaking caused by earthquakes may cause landslides, mudslides, and avalanches on steeper hills or mountains, all of which can damage buildings and hurt people. The second main earthquake hazard is ground displacement along faults, which may end up creating a sinkhole and also cause even more property damage. So the earthquake itself can be quite dangerous, but even more dangerous can be the aftermath and the aftershocks post-earthquake. So, what are your thoughts on these incredibly dangerous natural disasters that could happen at any time? Let us know down below in the comments. Also, make sure to leave us a like, share this video with your friends and family, and also subscribe to our channel and turn the...
Okay, so that's it, huh? Did you learn about the different natural disasters? Huh? Hello, are you still there? Have you seen it? What are the 10 natural disasters? Deadly. What is the top? What is the number one? Dangerous or very dangerous natural disaster. What is number one? Anyone?
Wait.
It's the earthquake. Okay. What is next to earthquake? You didn't remember, huh? What is next to earthquake?
ข้อที่สองถัดจากดินแผ่นดินไหวในวิดีโอคืออะไร
Alright. So there are some other natural disasters that we have not mentioned in our lesson, no? But you see it in the video. Like for example, the lightning and the thunderstorms, no? But all the rest, we have already mentioned them in the lesson. Okay? So what are the natural disasters? Let me see. What are the things that you remember? What are the natural disasters? Now you see the damages of these natural disasters. It's not only the houses, it's not only the soil, but also the forest, especially the volcanic eruptions, because it really started with the forest and then it goes down to the lower part of the land, okay, to the lowland. And also the tsunami. You have seen the tsunami, no? Tornadoes. They are very scary. They are very dangerous natural disasters. Okay, so what other natural disasters that you have seen?
มีอะไรบ้างที่วิดีโอนักเรียนได้ดูกัน
You didn't watch the video. You didn't
ออกมา
remember?
เท่าที่จำได้
You have forest fire. What else? Tsunami. What else? Tornadoes. What else? The sudden stroke of lightning. Lightning because of yes. What else? Thunderstorm. Okay. Earthquake. Yes. Earthquake. What else? Soil erosion. Right? Soil erosion, or the other name for that in the video, you call that landslide. Okay? Landslide. That is also caused by earthquake. It may be caused by earthquake or too much heavy rain. What else? Flood. Okay? Flooding because of so much rain. Alright, so that's it. For the test about the lesson about forest forest resources during the period of Teacher Earth, he will give you the I have only prepared 3 questions for you to answer. Okay, so you need to answer them in your notebook. Okay. So we have already exceeded the time. So what will you say now? That ends my lesson for today. And by next meeting, we have another.
Thank you, teacher.
Wait. I'm still talking. Next meeting, we have the last kind of natural resources that we are going to discuss. It's about mineral resources. That is the last kind of resources that we are going to talk about. Okay? That will be for our next meeting. Okay, so that's all for today. What will you say now?
Goodbye.
Okay. Goodbye. Thank you. Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you.
Okay, you can have your break now. Okay.